Hey, how's it going? Lumina is the name of the game today. This is a weapon made from the original Thorn, the weapon of Dredge and Yore. First, we purified it back to its original state of Rose, and then transformed it from the first weapon of Sorrow into the first weapon of Hope. Lumina is essentially a counterpart to the Thorn we just talked about. Where Thorn has the ability to harm, Lumina has the ability to heal. Its first exotic perk, Noble Rounds, drops remnants when scoring kills. These remnants can be picked up, each puts 4 rounds into the magazine and grants a stack of Noble Rounds. Hip firing will convert 1 stack into a seeking charge that heals allies and grants them and you a damage boost for a short time, thanks to the other perk, Blessing of the Sky. Also, the Masterwork allows for 2 remnants to drop from each kill, doubling the uptime on its innate perks. As for the stats, Lumina has 63 range, 60 stability, 76 handling, 61 reload, 88 aim assist, 27 airborne, 100 recoil direction, and 13 in the mag. Lumina does have a very special interaction with, much like Thorn, a Warlock exotic, Boots of the Assembler. These boots create seeking projectiles that buff allies with a heal or an empowerment, depending on the type of rift used. Unused orbs can be absorbed into Lumina to grant stacks of Noble Rounds. This is really great because it gives you a way to play healer with the weapon without needing to slay out to create remnants. This is in addition to a cheeky plus 30 to your airborne for just Lumina, no other weapons. In playing healer this way, you could make excellent use of the Ember of Benevolence fragment on Solar. This grants you increased ability regen for a short time after healing or empowering allies, which you're doing quite a bit of with the combination of the Boots of the Assembler rift and with the heal from Lumina. As for the damage bonuses you'll be handing out, this differs in PvE and PvP. This is a generally PvP focused channel, but in PvE you'll be giving and receiving a 35% boost, and in PvP it'll be a 15% boost. This boost is not significant enough to make snipers one shot to the body anymore without extra help. So I've taken the Cami Cakes route of using a glaive as my one-shot weapon. Essentially all you need to pull this off is the Unstoppable Force perk, which gives your glaives a damage boost of 30% if you block damage with the shield before firing. This is relatively difficult to pull off, as you need to already have shield charge on the glaive and have buffed an ally with Lumina, but it does come up. Unfortunately though, even after the relatively recent stat boost that Lumina received, I still find it feels a little awkward to shoot. I'm not sure exactly what it is that makes it feel this way, but it's likely a combination of the visual recoil and the weapon muzzles. I have noticed as well that the actual sight that you look down is a little higher off the gun than other hand cannons, but that's likely just a model thing. This doesn't really kill the weapon for me, but it definitely takes a little adjustment when picking it up after a while. As per usual though, don't forget your unflinching and targeting mods. They're especially relevant on low-end stability hand cannons like Lumina. I think that about covers things. I'll see you next time for probably the final installment in this series.